Hi guys, welcome back to Skin Deep 101. It's your girl Renee, and today I'm going to be focusing on 3 more products from The Ordinary that target hyperpigmentation and dark spots. That is the Niacinamide, Alpha Arbutin, and the Azelaic Acid Suspension. So if that is your skincare concern, you may want to stick around to hear some more on these 3. Alright guys, so just some general things I need for you to note when you're using The Ordinary. I definitely recommend that you get yourselves familiar with the website. It has a lot of useful information and it will guide you on each of the products that you purchase, you know, when are the most suitable times to use them, what not to mix with, meaning other products that may conflict with the formula or the solution, recommended regimens, just really useful and helpful information. So I definitely suggest you use their website as your guide, right? So you know, a lot of you may be seeing these little bottles. Some of you may know if they are The Ordinary already, while some of you may not be so familiar. It's very important that you understand how to layer your products, so ensure you do your research. I'm going to be doing a video on that later down, but in the meantime, if you have purchased products before that, please ensure you do your research so you know the best way to layer your skincare products if you're adding actives. Alright, so the recommended regimen for hyperpigmentation and dark spots, 5 products. I only have 3. The magnesium ascorbyl has been out of stock for quite some time, and the other one is an ascorbyl, very long name, in vitamin F. I've ordered that, so I'm going to be incorporating that, but that one is really for support, so it's not really a must. But these 3 are definitely the main ones for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, textural issues, anything like that, right? So I'm going to be starting off with the Alpha Arbutin 2%, and this is a water-based serum, so you always apply your water-based serums first. And this one also has hyaluronic acid in it. This one you can apply both in the morning and at night. And always remember, I think most of their products recommend that you use sunscreen, but they shouldn't have to tell you that, right? Because we all know that we have to use sunscreen. But definitely a must when you're incorporating actives, because usually they increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun, so you have to use sunscreen when using these products, please. Alright, so Alpha Arbutin, I started using these for about 2 weeks now. Let me just kind of let you see. Yeah, it's runny, it's really runny. So this one, it's definitely your water-based serum, so you're gonna apply this one first. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a few drops in my hands. Please don't put the dropper to your face. No fragrance, so you don't have to worry about that and irritation. By the way, I've already cleansed my face, so that is why I'm just applying the product right away. But always remember to cleanse your face first, and then you can go ahead and apply your serums. Alright, so my Alpha Arbutin, I'm pressing that into the skin. My initial thoughts, I didn't have any issues with this one at first. It's a little sticky on the skin, but not for long. So by now, once it settles in, I'm not really feeling that stickiness anymore. And you guys can see right here, I'm having two little pimples popping up right in this area, but I'm not feeling any tingle or anything like that, or I didn't feel any tingle at all when using this product. Right, and just to tell you what exactly the box says, it visibly targets hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and it's called a, oh no, it's not this one, right? It says a concentrated serum with 2% purified Alpha Arbutin. Alright, so I definitely like this one. I don't have any issues with it. It sinks into the skin and absorbs really quickly. It's a bit sticky at first, but afterwards you're not gonna feel that stickiness on the skin. Alright, I'm gonna be moving now to my niacinamide, and I did do a review on niacinamide already, but I'm using it now with other products. And I have to say, since I've incorporated it into, you know, this mini regimen for hyperpigmentation and dark spots, I haven't been seeing that, how should I put this? I described it before as really, you know, sucking out all the oil to the point where my skin almost started to get dry, but that's not my experience anymore with it since I've started using it with these other products. A bit strange. So let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know if it's because the alpha has hyaluronic acid in it, and you know that really pulls moisture from the environment because it's a humectant. So I don't know if that is what is contributing to the niacinamide not, you know, making my skin look so matte and not so shiny anymore. But I've definitely noticed that change, so that is definitely something to note if you're going to be using niacinamide by itself as opposed to with these other products. And just a reminder that niacinamide and vitamin C, the niacinamide will cancel out vitamin C, so if you're using niacinamide you may want to use vitamin C either in the night or on another day. Right, but they cannot be used at the same time. Alright, so I'm applying my niacinamide now. Let's see how it looks on the skin. Always press your serums into the skin. And this one is much stickier than the alpha. So this one is really sticky. But again, it absorbs really quickly, and I don't feel that stickiness after maybe like a minute or so. I don't feel that stickiness. Alright, so niacinamide can be applied both in the morning and in the evenings before heavier creams. That's what the box says. And it visibly regulates sebum, that's the oiliness or the oily substance in the skin, and it minimizes pores. So that is the main function of niacinamide, but it also helps to fade dark spots. Niacinamide has a lot of benefits, so you know, a lot of persons incorporate it into their regimen because it's kind of that one bottle fits all kind of product. So even though it doesn't really say that on the box about hyperpigmentation, it is of course proven to be effective in helping to reduce dark spots. Alright, so yeah, that's it for niacinamide. So now I'm going to be looking at the final one, which is the azelaic acid. And just a few things to note about azelaic acid. It's usually recommended that you use it in the PM, but it can be used both in the morning and at night. But for me personally, I don't use it in the mornings. I use it at nights, but if you choose to use it in the morning, then that's fine. Alright, so of course this is a suspension, so it's, you know, kind of cream based, so it's always going to be your last. You always use your suspensions last. Alright, so yeah, this is how it looks. Let me just rub it so you see. So it's not the lightest cream, but it's not the thickest either. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my azelaic acid. And let me just tell you guys, when I first used this, my face really had a tingle for like 3 nights. I started to worry. I was wondering what was happening with azelaic, if you know it wasn't gonna work out for me, but it has definitely settled now. But this one is definitely one to watch. It's very strong, so you have to just either do a patch test or apply just a small amount. until your skin gets, you know, used to it. But this one did give me a tingle, and I usually don't really get tingle or burn. My skin isn't sensitive, but this one definitely gave me that tingle for a few days. But you know, it's all good now. I noticed the way my skin is starting to look a little more matte. So this one kind of, you know, brings down the shine a bit. Yeah, but overall so far I'm really liking these three in how they, you know, make my skin look radiant and, you know, plumps the skin. I'm liking it so far. So my problem areas for hyperpigmentation and dark spots is always along here. As you can see, I have a few spots here and right over this side. This is my problem side, right in this area. My forehead, no problems. This side, no problem. But just right in this area along the jawline, and right in this little area right here on the right side of my cheek. Those are the areas I really target, because those are my problem areas. So I just want to see how these perform. This is my early review on them and tutorial, and then I will do another review 3 months time, 90 days, to see, you know, how much my skin has transformed since using these three bad boys. So guys, this is my review of the Ordinary's regimen for hyperpigmentation and dark spots. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have started using them and what has been the result from using these three. I'm eager and interested to, you know, to see how they perform on other persons. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to come back, guys.